Hello, football fans, and if you are tuning in to this episode right now, then you are listening to the second installment of the Doug Steele Podcast on the John J Gaming channel. Now, what I did mention in the very first episode of this podcast is that the reason why I wanted to do this podcast in the first place is I have a place where all news related to the All-Created Teams Dynasty can be established, and it'd be a lot easier to cover all 130 teams in the All-Created Teams Dynasty once Doug Flutie's Maximum Football comes out this month. Now, what I will say is that it is a lot of work that's going to be taken on for simply one person to do. So what I'm doing is that I am currently collaborating with several content creators in the sports gaming industry in order to have them to make sure that you guys can see as many football games per week as possible within the All-Created Teams Dynasty. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to go through the list of all the content creators that are going to be joining me on this endeavor, as well as the conference that they are going to be focusing on as of the recording of this video. Now, granted, I can't say the actual name of the Maximum Football conferences because as of the time of this recording, that has not been announced yet to the public. Not trying to get in trouble here. So, without further ado, let me go through the list of content creators that are going to be joining me on this endeavor. First, we have Poolwater T, who does have a 2018 Maximum Football series going on his channel right now. He will be focusing on this year's version of the Sun Belt Conference in Maximum Football 2019 for the All-Created Teams Dynasty. Next up, we have Gridiron Games, who does have one of the exclusive team reveals, as well as an awesome reaction to the gameplay trailer that was released to the public last week. He's going to be handling the independent schools in the All-Created Teams Dynasty going forward. Next up, we have Royal and Poison, who will be handling the SEC equivalent of this Maximum Football All-Created Teams Dynasty Series. Has some awesome sports gaming content on his channel, definitely worth checking out after this video is over, of course. Following Royal and Poison, we have Tyler M6357, who, as you can see on screen, has a really cool podcast on his channel that you should check out after this video as well. He's going to be handling the ACC equivalent of his Maximum Football Team Dynasty Series. Next up, we have Franchise Gaming, who has been around YouTube for a little bit. He does an amazing job with franchise series in the sports realm. I know he's going to do a fantastic job covering Big 12 games during the course of this series. Following Franchise Gaming, we have Octagonal Gaming, who he specializes in a bunch of different sports: football, basketball, baseball, you name it, this man has it. And I know he's going to add on to that list with Maximum Football 2019 covering the Maximum Football equivalent of the Pac-12 Conference. Last but certainly not least, I am going to have Sin with Vengeance. He's going to be covering the Big Ten portion and is even going to allow me to have his Big Ten commentary on my YouTube channel. It's a side project for him that we're going to partner up on, and I'm real excited to have him join us for covering as much of the All-Created Teams Dynasty as we possibly can over the course of this series. And of course, I will have a link of all of these YouTube channels in my description, which will hopefully make it a lot easier for you guys to check out their channels and give them the support and love that they deserve, because I am extremely excited to partner up with all of these content creators as we go forth and cover as much of the All-Created Teams Dynasty as we can, with 130 teams coming when Maximum Football 2019 comes out. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you leave a like, And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. I still have a few spots left, few conferences that I still would like to be covered whenever I get this series officially started, when Maximum Football 2019 is officially launched by Canucks Studios. So if you want to join me in creating something that is going to be absolutely unique to YouTube, hit up the John J Gaming Twitter as well as the Doug Steele Podcast Twitter. Both of those accounts' DMs are going to be wide open, so just hit me up in those DMs, show me that you're interested, and I'm sure we'll be able to work something out before the game officially comes out sometime this month. Until then, really appreciate that you guys take the time out of your day to tune into this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.